Africa, you say rising. Are you ready? Are you ready? Africa! I didn't hear you. One more time with power. Africa! That's the spirit that will change our continent. And right about now, there is someone very special in this room.
Yeah, she is. And do you know who we're about to introduce? No? All right. So we're going to introduce a very special person to us today. She's the convener of this summit. She's the one who has ensured that all I's have been dotted. She ensured that all T's were crossed for us to be seated here today. So I want you to prepare your mind. She's going to come up on stage and she's going to officially welcome us to the African Future Summit 2025 with a magnificent round of applause for the lady who has been working behind the scene to ensure that you're seated here today, to ensure that everything is functioning well today. Please jam your hands together for Esther. Jam your hands, jam your hands, jam your hands.
Esther Ajudanu! Please make welcome Esther Ajudanu, the convener of this amazing summit.
Thank you. Continue till she gets up here. She deserves this round of applause. She has been working tirelessly. She was here last night. She has been here last week. Jam your hands together for her.
Fellow Africans, she didn't just dream it. She gathered a team and they made it happen. Continue giving her a groundbreaking round of applause. Come on, put your body into the breathe. Put the make it stand like this. Hurry up, sorrow, make it dance and free. If you know be kalala, if you know be kalala,
hi everyone. Okay, it's not morning, it's afternoon. So I'll say good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, everyone. Okay, so we have a short clip from the DJ before we comment. But then before we get to that part, I'd like to ask, are you excited to be here today? Okay, so I would want you to, hello. I want you to take the mic to the audience and I would like to hear why are you excited and what's that one thing you're looking forward to getting from this session today? So anyone, I'd like to hear the secondary school students too, please. So if you want to speak, you can just raise your hand up and then they would respond to you. They would bring the mic to you. Okay, nobody wants to share? Oh, we have someone over here. We have someone over here. Please, let's put our hands together for her.
Good afternoon. My name is Harris Adiola. I'm a student of Bishop Howell's Memorial Grammar School, Bariga, and I am excited to be here today to learn about leadership and how it can change me and make me more responsible.
Please let's put our hands together for her. Those are the kind of people we are looking to raise, the next generation, people who are thinking of leading, even at their stage, at wherever they are. So, okay, we can take someone from here.
Okay, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Isaac Olariwaju, student of University of Lagos Business Administration. I am happy to be here today just to learn about leadership, governance, and shape the country, and how also can also affect and grow the future.
Thank you very much. Please let's put our hands together. Okay, so we've had everything from you all while you're here today. So I just have, I won't call it a keynote speech. I'll just say an opening address. And it's a very candid one. I penned this down in the middle of the night. And I hope this really inspires you and, motivates you to begin to take action and to be the young person that Africa needs. Okay. So before I comment, I'd like to ask a question. As we gather here today to shape the future of Africa, what does the Africa we want to look like in 2025? What's the vision you have for Africa by 2025? And what actions must we take collectively to make that vision a reality? So this is a rhetorical question. I don't need you to answer it, but I need you to think about it. It's something to ponder upon even as we progress in the session today. Now, while you think about this question, I'd like to share my story. Someone asked me, why are you so passionate about young people and particularly Africa? You know, why are you putting so much energy and everything into this? And what I'll say is, you know, I've had my own first-hand experience and struggles as a child raised here in Africa, going to the university to fulfill all righteousness without a sense of direction. And that's because I got admitted to study a course of choice which was not my choice. Yes. So that was a major challenge. And I was very depressed. I was very sad always. And I doubted myself a lot. I don't know how many people like have had this feeling, or for the students currently in the university, do you have this feeling? Like I want to see those who can relate with my struggles that I had. Do you have the feeling maybe what am I actually doing here in the university? What am I actually doing? Yes, I'm studying this course, but I don't see a future. If you have that experience, please raise your hand. Oh, wow. Nobody? No, please, like, I said it's going to be a candid one, so I want us to be sincere with ourselves. So if you have that feeling, please, let me see your hand up. Oh, see, even our speaker here, even as a professional, he has that feeling. So, you know, that's one major challenge. Now, for me, upon graduation from the university, I was very confused because I knew I wasn't going to practice the course that I studied. And I was at that point of inflection when I came across mentorship. Now, mentorship took my story from 0 to 100, I would say that. Because for me to stand here today is as a result of mentorship. And now, back to my story. I graduated from the University of Benin with a 2.2 GPA, and I felt like all hope was lost. And so wasn't the situation, like I said, I was very confused on what career path I would follow, even after having graduated. And that's a real struggle because it looks like the whole 4 years in the university was maybe a waste or something. Now, due to mentorship, I was able to find my path. And I strongly believe that youths are drivers, you know, of development. I strongly believe that young people have everything it takes, you know. And seeing my story, I looked around me and I saw a similar challenge faced by other young people. A lot of people want to access mentorship, but they do not have the opportunities to have maybe access to career professionals because these people are busy or something, but they don't have the opportunity. And then I said to myself, okay, I've accessed this, so it's time to bring this to down, right? So people, other young people like me, even right from those in secondary schools, because it's very important that even at the foundation, we start getting it right. So it's not until you get to the university and maybe made mistakes in secondary school before you begin to like get your career journey right. And that's why we have the secondary schools seated here. They are always part of the whole story because these are the future. Please let's put our hands together for them. Please let's celebrate them. They are the future. Now in 2023, we launched the African Youth Mentorship Project, and this project had two components: a virtual fellowship and a physical convening, which started as the African Youth Mentorship Symposium. And now we're having the first edition of the African Future Summit. The African Youth Mentorship Symposium transitioned from the symposium to the summit for us to be able to look at the bigger picture, the picture of the development of our continent. Now, I'd like to share a story of one person who participated in this summit, and it was very impactful for her. So this was a young girl, and she lost her mom at a very young age. And then her father had to send she and her siblings to various families, so they didn't grow up together as a family. And while in where she grew up, she's very intelligent and very driven, and she finished secondary school. Now, upon finishing from secondary school, the next challenge was, how am I going to get into the university? There's no money. I'm passionate about going into the tech space. She wanted to be a cybersecurity expert, and there was no money to maybe undergo any training, any professional development. And she attended the symposium in the first year, 2023, which we held at Impact Hub Ikoyi. And after attending that, she got access to career mentorship, she got access to guidance, and she attended the symposium again last year. And after that, she got enrolled into a scholarship for cybersecurity, and she's currently learning cybersecurity. Please, let's put our hands together for that. So now, that's one story. And then, to further, January this year, she reached out to me and said, oh, I've gotten an admission into the university, and she's studying cybersecurity in the university. Please, let's put our hands together. That's the power of taking action. Now, you might ask, why the African Future Summit? What is this about? What are we doing here? Although, for you to be seated here, you know what you came to do here, but then just to reemphasize. There has been various global convenings, and these global convenings, last year we had the Summit of the Future in New York. We had the United Nations CSO conference that happened last year too in Kenya. We've had the high-level professional forums, and all these convenings have driven one message: there is a need to invest more in the development of young people. And now, I love to quote these statistics a lot. Africa, just in case you don't know, Africa has the fastest growing youthful population globally, and by 2030, we are projected to be 1 billion young people in Africa. So that's a very massive number. But then, what comes to mind is, yes, we have this number, but even right now, we have a very high level of youth unemployment. We have a very high level of people out of school, people who are not able to access quality education. And then, I like to say that, it's going to be a global catastrophe if this fast-growing youthful population is not invested in, if there's no investment in their development. And that's why how we came about the African Future Summit. It's aimed at reimagining the future of Africa. And at the center of all of this is the young people. Because I tell you, like I say, we are the future of the continent. And when we say the future is not a far distant time. The future is actually now. I want you to turn to someone and tell them, the future is now. So what are you doing about that future? You ask them, because I want us to talk to ourselves. What are you doing to make that future better? Okay. So that's it. The future is now. And, this is the time where we need to start taking actions. This is the time where, I like to say this, that African youths, right, we are very, very much, we are a gold to the world. because I mean, 1 billion people by 2030, that's a whole lot of human capital. And if these 1 billion people are well invested in and they are channeling their energy rightly, I mean, we would see African youths coming up with the most innovative solutions that would answer to the questions around, that will solve the problems, even on a global scale. So what we are doing is not just about Africa, it's about the world. And African youths, we have a huge role to play when it comes to the general global development. And this role is leadership, leading change even from where we are, even from our secondary schools, from our universities, from your workplace, even if you're unemployed, from your community, your local community. For those who are content creators, what kind of content do you create? Even through that, you can lead change. You can begin to educate people, because the truth is, one major challenge we have here is the fact that a lot of young people they don't have the right information. And that's the challenge. It's not that there are no resources. It's not that there are no information, but we are always so lazy to maybe browse the internet. But then, those who have the platforms, what are you using your platform to do? How are you using your platform for the good and the development of the world, of the continent? So that's one question I'd like us to ask ourselves. Now, as we progress in this summit, today we are going to be focusing on leadership. And that's because everyone here is a leader. No matter what level you are at, whether you are the least in your secondary school class or the head girl, whether you are the your class president or you are just a regular student, everyone has a role to play and everyone has something to lead. Now, as we progress in this summit, I want us to have this mindset, that we are all responsible for the growth of Africa, and we are all responsible for the development of the world. And it's all about us. Now, newsflash, nobody is coming to save us. Let's leave our leaders. We like to say, oh, our leaders are not doing this, our leaders are not doing that. The governor is not doing this, the governor is not doing that. The president is not doing this, the president is not doing that. But you at your level, what are you doing? You at your level, what are you doing? That's all that matters. So right now, everyone needs to begin to start taking action, and that's what we are going to be facilitating through this summit. Today, we're going to be having a session which is called the breakout room session, and this breakout room session is going to be very interactive. In groups, you are going to brainstorm, you are going to discuss. So like when I say it's all about action, it's really all about action. And we're not just here we spent a lot of money to put this together. And that's not just to bring you here to just sit and hear so many words. No, it's to actually drive you to take action, to encourage you, to expose you to opportunities through which you can take action. And before I, drop the microphone, I would like to thank everyone seated here, the secondary school students, the delegates from Unilag, the people who traveled. Some people traveled all the way down here. Some of the volunteers. I think there's someone here from Ghana. There's someone here from Kano State. And then those who are also joining us virtually, I want to thank you for being a part of this very important conversation. And specifically, I want to thank my team. Please, I want you to put a round of applause together. It takes a lot. It takes a whole lot to actually organize an event of this magnitude. And I want to thank my team, Oluwatimilei Olamoye. She's not here. Maybe she's outside doing something. Adebayo Mubarak, Majida Ali, Kenneth Naknumana, and every other person, volunteer who has been part of this story. I also want to thank our partners. I'll start by recognizing the presence of the Nigerian German Center for Migration and Development. Please, let's put our hands together. Thank you so much, Mr. Austin. We're so happy to have you here. We thank you for being a part of this vision and for your commitment to the development of young people on the African continent. I also see that one of our keynote speakers is already here. Thank you so much, Ma. Please let's celebrate her. Please let's celebrate her. Thank you so much, Ma, for joining us this afternoon, and we really look forward to learning from you. I also want to acknowledge the presence of the person representing the Commissioner for Youth and Social Development of Lagos State. Please let's put our hands together for her. Thank you so much for being here today and for bringing the words of the Commissioner to us. Thank you so much, everyone. Our partners, Nescafe, Vianki Makeup Beauty, Storms Body Spray, ADME, GIZ, of course I've mentioned them, GZ Industries. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. So right now, we are going to move to the next session, and I just want you to be charged. And also, I want to recognize the presence of women in Cisco. They are here. Seated. Please, let's put our hands together for them. And please, could an usher bring them towards this way? Ushers. Please, let's put our hands together for them as we bring them towards this way, please. Thank you so much, Abby. Thank you so much, Fumi. It's so good to have you here and have you as a part of this. Thank you so much, everyone. So let's have a beautiful day together. Let's have a day filled with learning, fun. There's a lot of things to eat and drink. So just stay seated and enjoy the moment. Thank you very much.
That was a powerful welcome. Once again, can you give her a wonderful round of applause, Africa? I would assume that the convener just gave a very interesting, brilliant, and amazing introduction. And you would want to learn more about this beautiful, fantastic, outstanding lady. Right now, sit back and get to know who she is, where she's coming from, and her impacts so far in the course of her career journey. Thank you very much.
Esther Ajudeno is a visionary leader and effective altruist dedicated to empowering young people across Africa. With a background in foreign languages from the University of Benin, Benin City, and an MBA from the University of Suffolk, United Kingdom, Esther has leveraged her skills and experience to drive positive change in her community. Her passion for youth development led her to establish the Primacy Youth Development Initiative, which has impacted over 5,000 young people through various projects since 2023. Esther's flagship initiative, the African Youth Mentorship Project, has been a game changer for young people across Africa. The project hosts the AYM Symposium, now transitioned to the African Futures Summit, a physical mentorship event that brings together industry experts, government stakeholders, and young people to learn, mentor, network, and drive action. In 2024, she was part of the inaugural cohort of the Our Future Agenda Engine Room Changemakers, an initiative of the United Nations Foundation. During this time, she served as the lead social media changemakers for the People Action Group. Esther's work has been recognized globally, and she has been a part of several humanitarian efforts. She was one of the 71 changemakers that led the development of the 2100 Learning Agenda by the United Nations Foundation. She was also appointed by UN Foundation as a creator for the future during the Summit of the Futures that happened in 2024 at the UN headquarters in New York. She has served as a youth expert consultant for the world's largest lesson project hosted by UNICEF and UNESCO. She has also spoken at various events hosted by renowned organizations and was recognized as a Global Peace Influential Scholar for 2023. She was awarded the Bloom 30 Under 30 Social Impact Changemakers Award, a global award that recognizes the top 30 under 30 young people from across the world who are doing impactful work. In April 2025, nominated by the Unlock Coalition led by the UN Foundation, Esther joined about 200 leading global voices in education and in Singapore for the exclusive launch event of the Tech for All Global Institute and Global Forum. In the next 5 years, Esther envisions expanding the African Youth Mentorships Project to impact 30,000 youths, creating a sustainable future where African youth can thrive in their native countries, contributing to robust community and economic development. Her unique experience and expertise will continue to drive her passion for youth development, and she remains committed to making a positive impact on the lives of young people across Africa.
With a groundbreaking round of applause, I want you to celebrate Miss Esther Ajudanu. Fellow Africans, Nelson Mandela said, education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. The leader I'm about to introduce is wielding this weapon for the transformation of Africa. Meet a true education warrior.
We're introducing someone special, so I want us to stand up and welcome her in a grand way. Is that possible? Yes, so please rise up on your feet. Rise up on your feet as we welcome her. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you.
And she is the person of Dr. Adenike Salau. Please make welcome with a wonderful round of applause.
Yes, yes, welcome her. She's looking beautiful.
Dr. Salau is the special advisor on education to the executive governor of Kwara State. And right now, we are going to be hearing more about her background, how far she has come, and how she has impacted education in Nigeria. Thank you.
Dr. Aditola Arike Salau is a visionary educator, author, and STEAM advocate dedicated to transforming education in Africa. She currently serves as the Special Advisor on Education to the Executive Governor of Kwara State, where she leads strategic initiatives in policy formulation and human capital development. She holds a BSc in chemistry honors from Fordham University, 2 master's degrees in chemical engineering and engineering management from Syracuse University, and a PhD in curriculum instruction and the science of learning from the University at Buffalo. Dr. Salau began her career teaching mathematics in New York public schools and went on to teach in several U.S. states. In 2015, she founded Charisma for You Educational Foundation, a social innovation enterprise aimed at empowering South African youth with essential STEAM skills to thrive in a rapidly changing world. She previously served as a senior special assistant on education to the governor of Lagos State, where she played a key role in integrating STEAM education into school systems and enhancing teacher training. Internationally recognized, Dr. Salau has participated in the MIT Innovation and Entrepreneurship Bootcamp and contributed to global discussions on STEM for sustainable development through the Smithsonian Science Education Center. An accomplished author of over 10 books, her work centers on preparing young Africans for the demands of the 21st century. Her mission is to empower over 2 million youth with critical thinking, innovation, and future readiness by 2030.
Good afternoon, everyone. You're hungry. Look at you. Good afternoon, everyone. Okay, that's right. Speak with energy. How are you all? I hope you're doing great. As usual, my favorite people in the entire room. Look at them over here. Clap for them. It's so wonderful to see you. What schools are you coming from? I'm just curious. Okay, so I'm hearing, I think, so one school. Okay, fantastic. Well done, well done. So great to be here. Before I get into my speech, when they were reciting my biography, whatever you want to call it, profile, when they said 2030, it just hit me that I need to change that. 2030 is how many years from now? Guys, it's pretty much here. Like this. So I'm wondering, should I change it to 2040 or 2050? Because, like I said, 2030 is already here. I'm just saying, that just came to my mind. We have to think about such things. I'm wondering how old you guys will be in 2030. Majority of you must be 15, right? 15, 16-year-olds, right? So let's see, 5 years, 20. So a lot of you will be 20 or 21, which means you'll be either in the university or wrapping up the university. Wow. See that? Just like that. So I need to change that to 2040 or 2050. Time. Okay. Distinguished guests, fellow educators, policy makers, my wonderful students, and most importantly, the rest of you, my vibrant and visionary youth that are gathered here today, it is a great honor to stand before you at this timely summit, focus on a theme that is not only close to my heart, but is also vital to our beloved continent, shaping Africa's path through youth engagement. I bring you warm greetings from the people of Kwara State and the administration of His Excellency, Governor Abdulrahman Abdulrazak, whose commitment to inclusive education and human capital development continues to inspire transformation in our state. I want to start by saying this. Africa's most valuable natural resource is not buried underneath the earth. It is actually walking on our streets, learning in our classrooms, and dreaming in our towns and cities. It is you, all of you, our African youth, that are our most valuable natural resource. At no point in history have we had such a large, creative, dynamic, and digitally connected youth population. It's huge. Every time I think about it, I am overwhelmed. But with this demographic dividend comes an urgent question. Are we truly listening to you, our young people, when crafting policies that directly affect your future? If the answer is not enough, then today, as we're having these dialogues, I want us to start having a turning point. Let me have a sidebar on this as I'm on my speech too. It's something that is very, very important to me, which is hearing from you, listening to you, and also having you interact and tell me what your ideas are. It's very, very important that we listen to you. I mean, look at what we just did now. We did a simple math exercise at the beginning before I started speaking. And what did we realize? as far as I'm concerned, 2030 is less than 5 years. You are saying 5, I'm saying less. Which means before we blink, you guys are in the university. You're voting. You are going up and down. You're contributing. Very soon, immediately you finish university. In fact, what am I saying very soon? A lot of you, because things have changed now, while you're at the university, you already start being economically viable. You already start contributing to society. So things have really changed. So you have a voice. You should use that voice. And I'm glad quite a number of you have started using that voice already. That was my sidebar. Education is the foundation of every thriving society. But for too long, we have written education policy for youth, but not with the youth. That has to change. Today, I urge all of us gathered here to stop seeing young people as merely beneficiary, but start recognizing them as co-creators of policy. First, let us create youth advisory councils at national and subnational levels that directly inform education policy. These councils will be structured that give students and young professionals a formal voice in curriculum reform, teacher quality, and digital literacy initiatives. Secondly, young Africans are not waiting for permission to solve problems. Remember I said that? From EdTech founders in Nairobi and Nigeria, by the way, to education activists here in Nigeria, young people are already redesigning learning. Policymakers must open the door for these innovators and bring them to the table. Third, the best policies are grounded in lived experience. Who better to tell us about the true state of overcrowded classrooms, outdated syllabus, or gender disparities in schooling than you who are in the classrooms? Let us use youth surveys, digital platforms, and town halls to gather your insights, and act on them. As a mother, educator, engineer, and policy strategist, I have worked in classrooms from New York to Lagos. I have seen what happens when we trust young people with leadership. They do not disappoint. They always rise. In Kwara, we're working to mainstream students' feedback into our education roadmap. We are fostering digital skills, supporting STEM for girls, and piloting community-based learning hubs. These efforts are driven by one principle: development must be human-centered and youth-led. This summit is not just a gathering, it's a declaration that we will no longer draft Africa's future without those who must live it, that we will not invest in roads while forgetting the minds that travel on them, that the voices of youth are not noise, they are compass points. To the youth here today, you are not too young to lead. You are not too inexperienced to contribute. You are exactly who Africa needs. To my fellow policymakers, listen, empower, and include. Together, we can build an Africa where education is not just a promise, but a powerful, inclusive tool for prosperity, equity, and peace. Thank you, and may this summit inspire bold actions that echo across generations. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's keep jamming our hands. Let's keep our hands. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What a beautiful speech. To me, it was a call to action. Honestly, it was something that made me remember that, indeed, 2030 is not so far. Like, at the snap of your fingers, we would literally be there. She said some very interesting things that I want us to keep, not at the back of our mind, but at the forefront of our thoughts today. 2020 is no longer far. Education is the key. And remember, you're not too young to make a difference. Your voice is not irrelevant. In fact, your voice is the most important because indeed you are the future. So thank you very much, Ma. Thank you for this great call to action. It's a reminder we need to put our foot down and get the work done. We need to not say the words, but also carry out the actions to back our words. Thank you very much for the good work you're doing, Ma. Thank you, thank you.
Please, I'd like to have all the partners who are here today and other speakers to please come up so that we have a group photograph. Thank you very much. While the DJ give us some music. And I would also like to invite, I forgot to recognize them earlier. But I have my parents here who have been, they are my number one investors and major supporters. And I would want them to join us up here. Welcome, welcome, Ma and Sir. We are happy to have you here. Please join us. Thank you so much.
Let's clap for them. It's good to have our parents. It's good to have our support system right here with us today. Welcome, Mommy. Welcome, Daddy.
Take it easy. Catch some cruise to my keys. You spoke one for days. Come on for the body, no the breathe. Put on your shoe, make it stand at this. All your sorrow, make it dance them free. If you know be kalala kalala, if you know be kalala, get the pooch. One my joke, ijogo, ijogo, what you want my jojo, ijogo, and you my jogo, and if you know be kalala, get the pooch. Odupa, Olua, yeah. Joy is coming, joy is coming. Dupa, Olua, yeah. Joy is coming, only early in the morning. Dupa, Olua, yeah. Joy is coming, joy is coming. Dupa, Olua, yeah. Joy is coming.
Representatives from ADNI and Nescafe to also join us on here. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Don't make that, don't make that. I want to live for the world. I want to live for the world. Yeah, it's in a me, take it easy. Catch some cruise to my keys. You spoke one for days. Come on for the body, no the breathe. Put on your shoe, make it stand at this. All your sorrow, make it dance them free. If you know be kalala, yeah. If you know be kalala, get the Fuji.
I know they want to see me fall. I know they want to see me fall. I know they want to see me fall. But I they stand fit, I know they follow. Won't pay me your mom, papa low. If you don't know, make you ask I do go. Where do the body? I've been doing this in a if I do jail, over say what's on whatever you do, hope say you they make me rama. I don't get time for I take it. I will, I'm on my way. That's in jail. Lale Friday, if you tomorrow, I'm on my way to you. That's in jail. Lale Friday, 50-50 we go share a man, no like Ojoro. You don't get as you go do, I go know your coro. I get to your color, even when I shy you. My best soldier, yeah, my daddy duro. Where do the body? I be doing this in
We're
Thank
in
you.
Lagos, not Ibiza, but thank you.
Thank you. Indeed, one of the takeaways which we must always keep in mind as a journey into the future is that the voices of the youth are not noise, they're compass points. Please, once again, a round of applause for Dr. Aruyi Kesalau.
Thank you.
However, I'm sure that you hadn't been told before that in today's digital age, leadership doesn't stop at borders. It goes global with the click of a button, just like your mobile phones. And so, we are honored to hear from our technology partners who are connecting African youths to the world and bringing the world to African youths. Please, Africa, African Future Summit 2025, join me in welcoming Fumi Fasasi from Cisco with a round of applause.
Funmi Fasesi is a seasoned sales and operations professional with over a decade of experience in the original equipment manufacturer industry. She began her career as a Windows developer at Microsoft and currently serves as an account executive at Cisco, where she manages strategic relationships with service providers across the continent of Africa. She holds a bachelor's degree with honors in computer science and business management from the University of Manchester in the UK, and a Master of Science in Innovation and Entrepreneurship from the University of Warwick, UK. Funmi's core expertise spans business-to-business sales, Microsoft Excel, and data analytics. She is passionate about leveraging technology to drive business growth and is a strong advocate for increasing female representation in tech. Her commitment to empowering girls in ICT continues to shape her contributions within and beyond the workplace. Outside of work, Funmi enjoys traveling, catching up on her favorite TV shows, and spending quality time with her family.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm quite short, so I'll move this way. Good afternoon, esteemed organizers, distinguished guests, and our inspiring young leaders. My name is Funmi Fasasi, and I am here to represent the women of Cisco, Nigeria. It is with great delight and hope for the future that I extend my heartfelt goodwill message to all participants of this transformative summit. This summit is dedicated to empowering the next generation of African leaders, and with the skills needed to reimagine Africa's future, I really believe that you can do it. This event represents a beacon of opportunity for you all, a platform where innovation meets aspiration, and where tomorrow's leaders are equipped with the tools to shape a bright. By focusing on skill development, you are not only investing in the personal growth of each participant here, but also in the advancement of Nigeria as a nation. The journey to workforce readiness is a collaborative effort. It requires commitment, it requires resilience, and it requires a vision for success. To the young minds here today, I see many represented. I'm very happy to see secondary school students. Just say hello. Because I think that this is where it all starts. At least that's where it started for me. I encourage you to embrace this opportunity with open hearts and with determined spirits. The knowledge and skills you gain here today will not only prepare you for the challenges of the modern world, but also position you as change makers and leaders in your communities. The theme of today is leadership. And as Esther already said, everybody here, testing. Everybody here is a leader already. To the organizers and facilitators, your dedication to fostering growth and development among is very commendable. Your efforts will Okay. To the organizers and facilitators, your dedication to fostering growth and development among the youth is commendable. Your efforts will undoubtedly leave a lasting impact, inspiring generations to come. As this summit unfolds, I want to invite you to have meaningful conversations. Get to meet people. These days we live in a very virtual environment where you don't often get to meet people and sit with people one-on-one. I would encourage you all to speak to someone you haven't spoken to before, network, pick people's brains, because this is where it all starts for you. Together, let us build a better Nigeria, a better Africa, defined by excellence, inclusivity, and boundless possibilities. Wishing you all a successful and impactful summit. Thank you very much.
Please put your hands together for Fumi Fasasi of Cisco. Please continue giving her that round of applause for that brilliant welcome speech. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. One thing struck me in the course of her speech. It is that by what Cisco does, connecting Nigeria to the world and the world to Nigeria, through empowering young people, such as today's event, Cisco is not only investing in young people, but they are announcing Africa on the global scale. Please, once again, put your hands together for the women of Cisco, Nigeria.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for the shout there. Thank you, actually. It's good to see that women are represented in tech, and we're going there, and we're already taking strides. So we're going to do something beautiful, something artistic, something to get our creative juices flowing. Favor Square, are you ready for us? We're going to have Favor Square come up shortly. We're going to experience something beautiful, not just with our words, but also the lyrics. Favor Square is going to have some poetry session right now. So where's Favor Square? Come up, yes, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Please, with a round of applause, can we make welcome Favor Square, the one to speak to our souls. Please continue giving them the round of applause as they come up the stage. Thank you very much. Let's prepare our heads for the power of words with Favor Square. Thank you very much.
In the heart of Africa, a flame burns bright. Youths with dreams, bold and full of light. From the valleys to the mountains high, they rise with hope reaching for the sky.
In the heart of Africa, a spark ignites, a fire that burns with passion and might. Young hearts with dreams untold, a generation rising with stories to unfold.
The world watches, waits in awe, for the strength and passion they will draw.
You are leaders, innovators, you are bold, you are change makers with hearts of gold. Your potential is limitless and your future bright. So unleash your flame and let your spirit take flight.
With wisdom ancient, yet visions new, they are the ones to lead and renew.
Don't let doubts hold you back. Don't let fears confine. Believe in yourself, trust your inner voice, and let your passions guide you to your destined choice.
But the future is not a distant place. It is now within your embrace.
With every step, with every fall, get back up and stand tall. Learn from your mistakes and grow from your pain. And turn your struggles into triumphs to gain. You are the architects of your own destiny, the author of your own story, the heroes of your own legacy. So write your narrative with courage and might, and make your mark on the world tonight. So rise up, young Africa, and claim your right. Shape the future with all your light. Unleash the flame that burns within your soul, and let your brilliance illuminate the whole world. So rise up, Africa's youthful might. Seize your power, claim your right, through the African Future Summit call. Together we shall stand tall. No time to waste, no moment to spare. African youth, the world awaits you there. Thank you.
They are beautiful. Did you enjoy it? Did you hear the lyrics? Did you hear the words? I'm actually really, really impressed. Thank you, Favor Square. That was amazing.
Once again, please give them a wonderful round of applause. It is clear that in Africa, we don't just think in metaphors.
Yes,
We
sir.
don't just dream, but we
Yes.
dream in verses. And the creative power of the world lies in Africa. Please, once again, can you give Favor Square a groundbreaking round of applause?
Yes, amazing, amazing, amazing. We have our next interesting talk coming up. That will be our goodwill message from GIZ. And we will welcome his very handsome self, Mr. Austin Ezejiofo. Welcome, sir. I am welcome. Please come up on stage. Thank you. Clap for him. Clap
Please
for him.
give him
He
a
looks
wonderful round of
youthful.
applause.
He looks ready, and I'm sure he has very powerful words for us.
And as he speaks, I want you to keep in mind that migration isn't just movement. We are friends with it. It's opportunity in motion. It's talent finding its rightful place, skills crossing borders, and dreams taking flight. And right now, we are going to hear from our partners who are creating these pathways and opportunities for African youth across the globe. Welcome, GIZ.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. And I'm sure you're having a good time. My name is Austin Ezejiofo. I am very delighted to be here today. I'm really very impressed with this summit put together by the Primacy Youth Development Initiative. Did I call it well? Yes. I'm aware that a lot of people are joining us virtually, and it's quite interesting for me to be here. I always feel very happy when I have the privilege to address young people, especially people of your age, and secondary school, universities, because a lot of things have changed from the times we were at your age, the times we were in school. In fact, personally, I was a late starter. I didn't even have any opportunities when I was in secondary school. I mean, in events like this. My university days were a bit better, but nothing to be compared with kind of opportunities that university students these days get exposed to. I am standing here today on behalf of the Deutsche Gesellschaft für internationale Zusammenarbeit, which is the German expression of the abbreviation GIZ or GIZ. GIZ, it means in English the German Development Cooperation. You can look at it maybe by considering other similar organizations like the USAID, United States of America, or the FCDO for the UK. So GIZ is the government agency of Germany that represents Germany's interests across the world in terms of international cooperation with presence in 120 countries. In Nigeria, GIZ has been in existence since 1974 with a country office, the headquarters in Abuja. I came from Abuja yesterday just to be with you today and tomorrow and hopefully next tomorrow. But over the years, we have actually gone beyond Abuja with presence in different cities in Nigeria. Also in Lagos, we have quite a number of programs being implemented in Lagos. So we are really very delighted. I will share some details of what we do at GIZ. But before then, I would like to connect a bit to why we are gathered here today, right? African Futures Summit 2025. I just got to know today that it's the maiden edition and it's already this great. Honestly, I thought it's something that's been running over the years, and this year we had the opportunity to collaborate with PYDI, but it's quite interesting to know that it's the maiden edition and it's this fantastic. Shaping Africa's, is that? Shaping Africa's path to progress through youth engagement. And the first to draw your attention to has been said already by the convener about how youthful the African continent is. According to statistics, I think 77% of Africans are less than 35 years. 35 years, 77%. And even at 25, we still have as large as 60% of Africans being less than 25. And this is really a great treasure that the world all over, is trying to harness, to harvest, to tap into. There are a lot of opportunities across the globe, but these opportunities do not have young people to access them. So they are really relying on Africa to provide human resources that will be able to tap into those opportunities. I give you a few examples. GIZ, like you know, it's German Development Corporation, right? So we are funded by the German government through the Federal Ministry of Economic Development, Economic Cooperation and Development, BMZ. As we speak, Germany is looking for skilled workers that are skilled from all over the world, especially from countries in Africa, to come and fill up and take up jobs that are available but do not have workers to take them in. And this is not happening only in Germany, it's happening across Europe. So there is acute labor shortage, skills shortage, and statistics also have it that until 2040, Germany would need 400,000 skilled workers from outside the EU annually to meet its labor demands. Do you understand what this means? From now until 2040, every year, there is need for 400,000 people to come from countries outside the EU to take up jobs in Germany. If this doesn't happen, the German economy will collapse. So you see there are opportunities in Germany, in Europe, and the resources, the people, the human resources to access those opportunities are not even available. But Africa has those resources in abundance, which is part of why GIZ's focus is on youth development. We have in Nigeria close to 30 different programs, GIZ programs, working on different topics across climate, energy, agriculture, skills development, entrepreneurship, migration. So my program, fortunately, is tackling the very important topic of migration, which is also a flip side of employment promotion. When you talk about migration, you are really addressing the other side of employment promotion, the two sides of a coin. Because it has to be about investment in young people to prep them, to prepare them to be able to take and assess opportunities at the workplace. Not just by the knowledge they acquired at the university, of course that is very important, but especially by the skills they've been able to develop, cultivate, enhance, honed, to be able to take up those opportunities, right? So, which is why at GIZ, especially Sustainable Economic Development Cluster, we have a number of projects that are dealing directly with youth engagement and development. For instance, we have the skills development for youth employment. Skills development for youth employment is one of the GIZ projects. We also have presence here in Lagos. The focus is on providing different skills, trainings for young people in different sectors that are in demand for employment, for engagement in Nigeria and beyond. We have the Sustainable Economic Development in Nigeria, SEDIN program, which focuses on supporting young people in businesses, entrepreneurs, right? People who want to start up their businesses. There are different levels of support and, trainings that we provide, including access to finance to people, young people who are interested in entrepreneurship. Studying is also present in Lagos and in some other locations in Nigeria. We have the digital transformation. The Cisco lady has left, but we are big, also in providing support to young people who are interested in accessing opportunities in the digital space. Then we have our program, which is the Centers for Migration and Development. We call it ZME. This program implements what the moderator said earlier on, the convener, when she was introducing us, the Nigerian German Center for Migration and Development. So it's a cooperation between Nigeria and Germany, right? To promote migration and development. This program is interested in supporting young people in skills acquisition and development, and essentially in helping them fulfill their desire to migrate from Nigeria to Germany, to the EU, to other countries in the region for educational or work purposes. So if you're interested in going to Germany for further studies, or interested in going to Germany to work, maybe you've graduated, you are skilled in certain areas, this program, Nigerian German Center for Migration and Development, Centers for Migration and Development, is here to support you, to provide you quality and reliable information, counseling, migration advice, that you do not need to fall prey to some scammers out there. It's a big business. Nigeria is not on its feet. We know this, right? So if I talk the government not going to arrest me. We know that Nigeria is not doing well. So the economy is bad. There is hunger. There is poverty. There is underemployment. There is unemployment. There is inflation. There is insecurity. There's no end to the negativities in Nigeria, which is why a lot of people are seeking better lives. They are looking for opportunities elsewhere. There are people that have capitalized on these things to now start certain businesses that are not reliable. They're collecting money, they promise you jobs wherever. Sometimes those jobs are ways of trafficking people, irregular migration, and later on it becomes stories of wars and all that. So we do not want you to be a victim of such practices, which is why we have come here in partnership with the PYDI to provide you opportunities to access quality counseling, migration advice, as well as possible referrals to skills development. We offer different trainings across different sectors. Digital trainings, IT trainings, including Cisco networking. And our trainings come with certifications. Anyway, we offer trainings on cybersecurity, ethical hacking, data science, data analytics, Cisco networking, both for the associates and for the professionals, web design, name it. On the vocational skill area, we offer different kinds of trainings against auto diagnostics, mechatronics, solar PV installation, digital fashion, illustration, hospitality, electrical installation. All of these skills that are in high demand in Europe, also in Nigeria and in Africa. We offer all of these trainings for free. We also cover transport stipend for people who participate in these trainings. So today we have our advisors. I'm not seeing them in the hall, which means they are already outside, where you can go to receive advice if you need to be guided on how to assess the opportunities that abound here in Nigeria, in Germany, in Europe, and beyond. Our advisors are there. They will talk to you and document you. They'll profile you for the training that you are interested in. So on this note, I would like to thank you so much for finding time to be part of this beautiful event. And I'll be here again tomorrow to take a session, a workshop. I was given 30 minutes, but I hope you can have mercy to extend the time a bit. But tomorrow I'll be here to lead you through some, details at least firsthand on how you can access those opportunities. Thank you so much.
Please continue giving him a wonderful round of applause. Thank you very much.
Okay, good. Thank you very much, sir. It was amazing. I was paying attention to a lot of things you said. And I really hope we all paid attention because he mentioned some very critical things that we would have to do afterwards. So for now, we're going to get to know who he is in terms of his work, the things he has done, the programs he's championing, and the activities he's currently managing for GIZ. So are we ready, DJ? His bio. Okay, all right, that's fine. I'm going to ask a question. We have prizes, interestingly. So I'm going to ask a question and we'll begin to note our winners. And at the end of today's event, we will give out prizes. So first question, are we ready? If you know the answer, just come up and take the mic to respond. What percentage of Africans are young adults? We've had 3 speakers mention it. We've had 3 speakers, man. Okay, fastest person to get here works for me. First, here. All right, come on. No, down here. Moi, down here. All right.
My name is Lanka Eniola. Okay, 77% of Africans are 35 years and below. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Okay, so my name is Lanka Eniola. I'm a student of the University of Lagos, and 77% of Africans are 35 years and below, a percentage of young adults. Thank you.
Please give her a round of applause. Give her a round of applause.
Okay, my name is Adekoye Muyolua, and as they said earlier, 77% of Africans are below 35, which means we have more young adults.
Please give her a round of applause. Thank you.
Thank you, ladies. They're actually right. Our speakers have been reiterating it, and it's very important. We do not just have the age, we have the population. And that means we have the manpower and we have the capacity to do great work. So I'm going to ask my second question before we get the bio. So one more question, good. Are we ready? All right, my second question. What is the full name of the convener of the Africa Future Summit? Full name, that's the caveat, full name. All right, she seems very excited to do it. Let's clap for her as she comes up.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Kosiso Chukwu Kadibia. I'm a 200 level mass communication student of the Department of University of Lagos. And the full name of the convener of this event is Ms. Esther Ajedonu.
Thank you very much. She's been paying attention. Thank you. So we're going to listen to who our previous speaker is. We're going to know who Mr. Austin A004 is properly. We're going to hear about his work, the things he has done, the things he is currently doing, and the things you can actually tap into and shape your mind for the questions and the conversations you would have with the German representative outside. Are we ready now? Thank you very much.
Austin Obina Ezejiofo is currently the head of Component Regular and Regional Migration, Centers for Migration and Development implemented by GIZ. On behalf of the German Federal Ministry of Economic Cooperation and Development, after obtaining a Bachelor of Arts degree in philosophy at the Nnamdi Azikiwe University, Auka, Anambra State, he proceeded to Germany on full scholarships by the German Academic Exchange Service, where he obtained a Master of Arts degree in Peace and Conflict Studies. At the Otto van Guericke University, Magdeburg, and a Doctor of Philosophy in Political Science at the University of Bremen. Dr. Austin's professional career spans a period of over 20 years, with over a decade as a university lecturer at his alma mater in Auka. He is an adept program manager, an international development professional, a migration expert, and a diaspora engagement enthusiast. In his current role at GIZ, he supports the skills development of thousands of Nigerians who aspire to immigrate for work and educational purposes, as well as providing them with the much needed migration advice and mentorship.
Please, Africa, if that was outstanding, give him a round of applause. It's not easy. Indeed, Mr. Austin has been championing development for so long now. And guess what? There was something vital that he forgot to tell you. And at this point, I would invite him to the stage to tell you about that. So, Mr. Austin, kindly make welcome. Thank you very much.
Thank you. I am so sorry for this. Please, my sincere apologies. You know, when I talked about international cooperation, you would be wondering what cooperation means, right? It's a two-way thing. I talked just about the German side and completely missed the Nigerian side, and it's really, really not nice. As a full-blooded Nigerian I am, you know. So this is a partnership between Germany and Nigeria, but precisely between GIZ, representing the German government, and the Federal Ministry of Labor and Employment, FMLE, representing the Nigerian government, precisely the Migrant Resource Center, MRC, with presence all over Nigeria. So it's not possible to implement the GIZ program, this project, without the Federal Ministry of Labor and Employment. So please do appreciate them for this cooperation. Thank you so much.
Please your hands together once again for Mr. Austin. And just to reiterate what he had mentioned earlier, men and brethren of Africa, we have a rare opportunity today to receive advisory from the amazing GIZ. If you are very interested in acquiring tech skills which could aid you to migrate to Germany in order to keep on supporting the economy over there, of course, announcing Africa throughout the globe. Very soon, we are going to have that session and you'd have the opportunity to receive the advisory. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. That was very important. Thank you for clapping. So we're going to have our next keynote address, and it's from someone who is a homeowner, if I would like to say that. We have the Honorable Commissioner for the Ministry of Youth
Please put your hands
Social
together.
Development, ably represented here this afternoon. So jam your hands together as she comes up on stage.
Please jam your hands together
Jam your
for
hands
the
together.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Um, So, ladies and gentlemen, we apologize for that breaking transmission. Apologies. Thank you very much. We appreciate your kind understanding. The person that we are about to introduce right now, like my co-host said, is a homeowner, distinguished amongst many, outstanding across the world. If you are talking about a trailblazer supporting young people in Lagos State to make the change that would cause the commercial capital of Africa to cascade greater heights, we are talking about that person. Very important for you to notice that this person doesn't just talk about youth leadership. He lives it. Men and brethren, he funds it and empowers it daily. As Lagos State's Commissioner for Youth and Social Development, he oversees initiatives that have empowered over 500,000 young Lagosians and counting. Please give a thunderous African welcome for Honorable Mobolaji Ogulende, ably represented by a special representative. Please give yourselves, or rather, give him a round of applause. Thank you very much.
Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, everyone. I bring you special greetings from my own Honorable Commissioner for Youth and Social Development in Lagos State. And I would like to greet us all with the slogan of Lagos State. When I say EKO, I want to hear EKO. Are we good to go? EKO. That voice is too low. EKO. EKO. Then to recognize all the youth seated here and students, I would say, build the youth, and I want the response of build the nation. And when I say empower the youth, I want the response of impact the nation positively. Are we good to go? Are we good to go? Build the youth. Build the youth. Empower the youth. Empower the youth. This being a keynote speech by the Honorable Commissioner for Youth and Social Development, Honorable Mobolaji Ogunlende, who is unavoidably absent, but I believe he's here with us in spirit and soul. Good morning, distinguished guests, fellow leaders, and most importantly, the vibrant and dynamic youth of our beloved Africa. It is with immense honor and deep commitment that I stand before you all to welcome you to our city, the Greater Lagos Rising, at a gathering devoted to exploring transformative ideas and propelling our continent towards the future built on progress, unity, and endless opportunity. Today, our focus is clear: to harness the unrivaled power of youth leadership and shape a new African narrative built on inclusion, innovation, and resilience. Across Africa, millions of young people are the heartbeat and promise of our future. In every city, village, and remote community, there exists a spark, an idea, a dream, a talent, waiting to light up our collective destiny. Youth are not merely the leaders of tomorrow, we are the leaders of today. Can we give ourselves a round of applause, please? At the heart of nurturing youth leadership lies a robust commitment to education. It's not merely about impacting knowledge, but also about fostering critical thinking, ethical values, and problem-solving capabilities. When our young leaders are equipped with the right tools, they transform obstacles into opportunities. Innovation is vital to our progress, yet it must be accompanied by a deep sense of social responsibility. Across our states, there are countless examples of youth-led initiatives that are transforming lives. From tech hubs in Lagos to sustainable agricultural projects, these stories are the proof of our boundless potential. Without forgetting our youth-led organizations under the Ministry of Youth and Social Development, starting from the National Youth Council of Nigeria, the Lagos State Youth Parliament, where we build legislators that shadow and mirror the members of the Lagos State House of Assembly, which I am a member of. Then we have the Lagos State Youth Ambassadors, IBILE, across the 5 divisions of the states. As we move forward, our role as policymakers is clear: to build barriers, reform outdated practices, and create opportunities for our youth. As government, we are adopting forward-thinking policies that encourage entrepreneurship, democratize access to technology, so we not only empower our youth, but also ignite a ripple effect of progress that touches every sector of our society, from education to healthcare to technology and environmental protection. Let this summit be a call for a renewed commitment to youth leadership. Let us rededicate ourselves to creating systems in government, business, and community life that nurture and propel the potential of every young African. Together, we are the architects of destiny. We have the creativity, the passion, and the determination to build a where dreams are turned into reality, and where every young voice contributes to the symphony of our collective future. In closing, I invite every young person listening today to take ownership of Africa's future, believe in the power of your ideas, and in the strength of your actions, and in the transformative power of unity. To all partners here today, let this be a moment of commitment to invest in the promise of youth. And to everyone gathered here, let us harness this energy and ignite a movement that shapes Africans' path to progress. Our future is not a distant dream. It is being written today by our courageous youth. Let us lead boldly, innovate freely, and build a future rich with hope and opportunity. I remain my humble self, your Honorable Commissioner for Youth and Social Development. Build the youth! Build the youth! Empower the youth! Thank you.
Thank you. Let's clap for her. Let's clap for her. Thank you, Miss Oguns Suliat. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Please keep on clapping. Please keep on clapping. I'm sure you're wondering who she is, that the commissioner sent her as his representative. I'll just tell you a little bit about who she is. She's a member representing Shomolu Constituency 2 for the Lagos State Youth Parliament. Clap, clap. If you're clapping, do it well, do it properly.
Continue clapping. Continue clapping.
She is also the SSA on environmental health to the chairman, Bariga LCDA.
Are you clapping? Are you clapping, African youth?
So now you know who she is and why she was able to step into the big shoes today. Thank you very much for sharing with us. Thank you for the good work you're doing because, I mean, the youth is the future and the time is now to take charge. All right, we're going to do something interesting. Are you with your phone? Because I brought mine upstage now. If you are, just bring it out of your bag, out of your pockets, pick it up the table, wherever your phone is, I want to see someone waving your phone. If you are, great. Have you learned something today? One word, one sentence, one phrase. Have you learned anything? Now, I want you to make a post across social media. What's your favorite social media channel? Is it TikTok? Is it Instagram? We have the same hashtags for all platforms. It is AFS_2025. So we're going to do something interesting now. We're going to take 5 minutes. I want you to share your thoughts. If you're a LinkedIn person and you want to give a little bit of some story about the activities going on here, I want you to do that right now. So bring out your phone and say something. You can take a selfie with someone around you, hashtag representing at the African Future Summit, that is AFS_2025. So let's do that quickly. Let's do that quickly so that people will know we're here. Let's do it. Let's do it. Thank you.
Electricity.
Yes, DJ, that's the vibe.
Till infinity. Steady on a different pitch. Life is not that deep. It's all about the energy, the mentality. Now you make it my body. Nobody go sign. You know everything I do is nobody else concerned. You go come online.
Okay, you can take someone around you. All right, all right. Post on social media right now. Put on your stories. Post on Snap, on LinkedIn, on Facebook, on TikTok. We are going to be trends to AFS_2025. Let's do it, let's do it.
Electricity. Vibes on the frequency,
yeah. Let's do it. If you want to vibe it, you can do that as well. Don't feel sad. You can nod your head and jump to music and feel that.
Not poverty. Now you make it my body. Body go sign. You know everything I do is nobody else concerned. You go come on, you go come on. I see darkness all around me, but I know I'm the light. Shake it, baby, shake. I feel your vibration. Fine girl on my motion. Beautiful temptation. Hot girl on rotation. Shake it, baby, shake. Not tonight. Electricity. Vibes on the frequency.
They can give us the song in the background, but I want you to talk to someone right now. Don't be shy, don't be shy. Get to meet someone. You don't know who is who. You don't know who you're going to talk to that might be the next person to help you shape your life. So please feel free to talk to someone interesting. Why is nobody talking to Mr. Austin? It's like the biggest connect we have here right now and nobody's interested in speaking with him. Hello. Talk to someone outside your niche.
Your next employer might just be beside you. Don't know. You never know.
You never know. Literally. It happens all the time.
If I speak English,
who wants to talk to me? Nobody's trying to come and talk to me.
Now I want to.
Alright. DJ, thank you. Keep going. Let's talk to someone.
Get too fine, be makeup, yeah, baby, lie down, no. Finish work for me, oh, tomato, put that thing back,
Meet new people, new connections. Keep up the spirit of Ubuntu. We want big Africa. Keep it going, keep the vibes going, keep the vibes going. We We are the youths of Africa. We are powerful. We are energetic. We vibe the way that no other can vibe. And that is why we are Africa. Keep the energy going. Keep the energy going.
To buy for me, I go stay on silent. If you bust my head, you never regret. I know say I turn by turn, I miss the next. No be serpent. To buy for me, I go stay on silent. If you bust my head, you never regret. I know say I turn by turn, I miss the next. Yeah. Fati lawa, maloshe jaga jaga. Ogba lawa, pere mini kakawa. Big boys lawa, and we are living our lives. No sleep tonight, just be doing as you like. Fati lawa, maloshe jaga jaga. Ogba lawa, pere mini kakawa. Big boys lawa, and we are living our lives. No sleep tonight, just be doing as you like.
We're stepping out. I like the fact we're stepping out. Alright, let's take selfies.
See us we day like beans and rice. I will never leave your side. I will never, I dedicate my time to you, my guy. Even if the road be rough and don't mind, I should be my key for life. Yeah, I'm feeling good tonight. 'Cause I got plenty for my mind, but right now I'm with my guys. I don't fear them tap my back. So you don't see my information. I call out big. That is inspiration. I'm 100 concentration when my guys them follow. I don't keep far away. I thank God for my beauty. Good friends will be money. Who is your guy? Now only me, I see us we play like beans and rice. I will never leave your side. I will never, I dedicate my time to you, my guy. Even if they don't give up and don't mind, I should be my key for life.
Everyone, thank you very much, everyone. I'm sure you're learning something interesting. Collect somebody's, get to know somebody. Like I said, your next boss can literally be here. Your next connect can be the person sitting right beside you. I can't tell you how many times I've gotten jobs from referrals. It happens all the time. Someone sees you, they get to know your skill, they get to know what you're working on, and who knows, they might just need you next week, like literally. So say what you're doing, say hi to someone, and then let's get ready to wrap up.
Come make you spend on my house rent, oh. Say this your body na project, oh, 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 Malicha, I want pata me show, carry calamity, oh. Come to me, I want chop you like I'm gonna
see Maradona, she won't play me corner, she won't give me pharmacy, see Maradona, she won't play me corner, give me pharmacy. Carry me go where I don't know, pass my polo, your body cool my pressure, carry me go where I don't know, touch my polo, your body cool my pressure.
Thank you. I'm sure you picked one or two.
Body cool my pressure. Carry me go where I don't know. Touch my polo. Body cool my pressure.
Okay, let's wrap it up now. Have you learned something?
like you know. Person wey no person, you know they give person. If you want no person, you no go force person. I know they sick, you won't give me medicine. I get money, oh, you won't help me spend my money. Allow me to enjoy myself. Allow me to enjoy myself. Allow me to enjoy myself. Allow me to enjoy. Allow me to enjoy myself. Allow me to enjoy myself. Allow me to enjoy myself. Allow me, oh, yeah. I'm a winner, I'm a winner. Just believe that I'm a winner. I said just believe. I'll never do it like you do it. Best believe I'ma do it, yeah. Let me do it like I do it, how I do it. Allow me to enjoy myself. Allow me to enjoy myself. Allow me to enjoy myself.
Alright, as we're getting to know each other, Admi, I think we can take lunch right now. So we can continue the vibe of speaking to each other while we get lunch. So feel free, DJ, continue the music. Lunch can be served now. Here.
If you know what me go happy, something go do you. Something go do you. Yeah, water go shock you. Thunder go yamo you. Something go do you. Something go do you. Water go shock you. Something go do you. Big smoke, stop.
It's blazing the beat, baby.
Allow me to enjoy myself. Allow me to enjoy myself. Allow me to enjoy myself. Allow me to enjoy. Allow me to enjoy myself. Believe I'll never do it like you do it. Best believe I'ma do it, yeah. Let me do it like I do it, how I do it. Allow me to enjoy myself. Allow me to enjoy myself. Allow me to enjoy myself. Allow me to enjoy. Allow me to enjoy myself. Allow me to enjoy myself. Allow me to enjoy myself. Yeah. Oh my mama. If you know what me go happy, something go do you. Something go do you. Yeah, water go show.
Money na the formula, big girls them know. Lenny I'ma show you, Coco marshmallow. Banka don't they call me, Billion 00. Oh, they miss Wagon, Odo Henny Mataru, Odo Henny Matamu. No she eat just bedu like Shaolin, Antonio Faulin. But they me love Farouk, oh for me ni go busy. All of our do reason, I ain't you my paje, any bar will be with me. Baby, go let me, baby, go.
Oh mama.
It's always line, no they make me the waste time. I must shine when I must shine. Now they outside, baby girl, where you Uber, you go to shine on down. Tell about who I'm a content. About who I'm faja. Tell all my Tony Kaka. Do you hear me when you go? I love that booty, booty is a booty go. Everywhere good, everywhere pretty. Everywhere good, everywhere pretty. Press and go, come and lobby, it's a loco. Calopiti, enter Europe, next to Spain, enter my live sexy energy. Eledama, me my just stressing. Lakoni mo wa people, to bajogo, go soji. Lakoni mo wa people, to badro, go shorahe, to badro, go shorahe, titi dro, go shorahe. To badro, go shorahe. Everywhere good, everywhere everywhere good, everywhere everywhere good, everywhere everywhere good,
Tunesloaded.com.
Look at me, dada. As my dreadlocks are longer.
Yeah, you're.
I know say right now, now my time, I no go waste them, rara. I go use them, dada.
Okay, thank you very much, everyone. So there's been a little upgrade to our activity today.
I'm excited. Please go on, my beautiful co-host. Thank you.
So there's been an upgrade. So Ad will not be bringing the lunch in. We will be going out to them. So just stay seated. We have two things on our activity agenda today before we go out. So we would have the career fair and the lunchtime simultaneously because they are both outside. And then we will reconvene at 3 p.m. But before that, my co-host has to invite someone on stage to quickly give us her goodwill message.
Yes. It's someone very interesting, championing entrepreneurship in Africa, in Nigeria. A very special person. And what if I tell you that today you could go home with something that would make you look more beautiful? We are inviting the CEO of Vianki Makeup, Mrs. Vivian Mogolua. Please put your hands together for her. Please give her a round of applause. It is not easy to be a CEO in Nigeria. Please give her a round of applause.
Good afternoon, everyone seated here. I am happy to be in this place. My name's Vivian Chinwendu Mogolowa, the CEO of Vianki Makeup. Greeting to esteemed girls at the African Future Summit 2025. As a founder of Vianki Makeup brand, we honor to partner with this incredible initiative that share our vision for a brighter, more empowered Africa. At Vianki Beauty, we believe that beauty is more than just skin deep. It's about confidence, wellness, embracing your true self. Our products are carefully crafted to cater for the unique needs of African skin, tackling concerns like hyperpigmentation and dryness while prioritizing safety and natural ingredients. What sets us apart is our commitment to helping individuals glow from the inside out. We don't just create makeup products, we empower our customers to own their beauty, celebrate their individual, and radiate confidence. As we gathered here today to shape the future of our continent, I would like to emphasize that beauty is self-care, an essential aspect of our overall well-being. By investing in our beauty and health, we are investing in ourselves, and that is it. I invite you all to experience Vianki different. Join our journey towards defining African beauty standard. We have a stand out there where we are offering free makeover for all our ladies, and where you can also see our range of products. Let's work together to build a future where every individual can thrive inside out. Thank you to African Future Summit 2025 and all the team, and our beloved sister, our lovely sister, our blessed sister. I love her so much. In fact, I love her beyond measure. Esther Ajidono, the visionary behind the summit, for having us. Thank you all, and God bless you.
Thank you, thank you. I'm interested for that makeover. Are you? Ladies. All right. I'm particularly interested in makeup because I have combination skin and I have a very oil-prone skin. I'm like, what works? I want something mattifying, it doesn't work. I can't use oil products because obviously my skin is already an oil manufacturing organization. But yeah, nice. Thank you, Bianchi Makeup. Thank you very much for the amazing talk. So we're going to have somebody come up on stage to discuss in detail things about the future of Africa. We're going to have our fireside chat next. And I want you to know that this conversation is a real chat. It's a real talk. Heart to heart, basically, that's what we're going to see on stage. We're going to see unfiltered thoughts about the future of Africa. We're going to hear an authentic conversation, no scripts. We're going to hear talks about what we can do and how we can take charge of the future. So we're going to welcome up on stage our moderator. I'm sure our moderator is ready. Salau Eniola, please come up on stage.
Please put your hands together for Salau Eniola.
Please put your hands together, put your hands together.
Thank you.
Let's keep on clapping too.
Please keep on clapping. She's a magnificent lady, can't you see?
Yes.
So elegant. Please put your hands together for Salau Eniola. Thank you. So, Africa, there's someone who will be sharing this authentic wisdom today. Imagine around Africa a fire in a village, sparkling light, beaming with hope, spreading joy, sharing wisdom like a blanket of stars. Make welcome the one and only Miss Solanke. Thank you very much. Please give her a wonderful round of applause as we welcome Miss Solanke. Thank you very much.
Asia Sholanke is a public leader with an unwavering commitment to policy advocacy, sustainable development, and governance. Her journey is defined by a passion for creating positive change and delivering meaningful impact, making her an invaluable asset to any organization or initiative she is involved with. Asia holds a bachelor's degree in physiotherapy from the prestigious College of Medicine, University of Lagos, and is currently pursuing a master's in public health at the University of Manchester as a Commonwealth distance learning scholar. As the technical assistant at the Lagos State Office of Sustainable Development Goals, she has been privileged to spearhead several high impact initiatives. Her work has focused on streamlining processes, fostering youth engagement and governance, and implementing sustainable development initiatives. With over 7 years of experience in the development sector, Asia has made significant strides in healthcare, youth development, education, and partnerships for the Sustainable Development Goals. Her expertise in project management, capacity building, and public service system strengthening has enabled her to lead and execute several impactful initiatives that address some of the most pressing challenges in these areas. Beyond her professional achievements, Asia is deeply committed to transformational leadership and nation building. She has been actively involved in numerous youth capacity building and mobilization programs on both local and international platforms, reflecting her belief in the power of youth as agents of change.
So, good afternoon, everybody. I hope we're all excited for what we're about to learn today, because I know that I am excited. So, I want to start this fireside chat by asking a question. How many of us have noticed a problem and actually done something about it? Please raise your hands up. Raise your hands. Be proud of yourself. You're solving problems. Or how many of us have thought to ourselves to ask, can we actually be the ones to solve that problem? Today, we're going to learn that change doesn't start with the government or the people on top, but it starts with us. So please welcome our speaker for today. I know that I am going to be learning a lot. Welcome, Ma. So I'm going to be starting with my first question. For the youth, and then based on problem solving, what are the small steps that we can take to make a positive impact in our community and then build a momentum from that going forward?
Thank you very much. What are the small steps that we can take as young people to create impact in our society? I think that today a lot of people have like a very fundamental I think there's a very fundamental problem with a lot of people, and they think that big or grand things are actually what moves the needle. But people don't understand or the principle of like compounding. There's like principle of compounding interest, principle of doing small things that actually lead to bigger solutions. So we need to look at our immediate environment, and I would like to situate one of my examples in the educational space where we are in school. Let's say you're a first class student, you are very passionate about just spreading knowledge or just teaching people. Things come to you easily, you pass your exam, and you think it's until you register an NGO and you start taking camera and be popular online and create a viral video where everybody see you and things like that, and that's when you've arrived. But you don't understand that creating, let's say, having tutorials 2-3 weeks before exam, for your classmates or for people in your faculty, and just sharing what you know, small, small tips that help you actually ace your exams, and those little things. Then 5 years later, a classmate of yours sees you down the road and like, I remember you. I remember what you did for me. Blah blah blah. I'm here now. I need you to come to somewhere. I need to introduce you to people and things like that. My point right now is that young people should always look at the immediate things that they can do, the small things that they can do. They don't always have to be all grand for them to create an impact. Look at the smallest, littlest thing you can do that you know that would actually move the needle. You don't need to do the biggest thing, just that small thing. And trust me, you don't always have to have that immediate results, because those little things actually speak for you in the long run. So just look around. What are the little things that you can do without having to burn yourself out, or without having to do the most magnificent thing? So let's start with that.
Thank you so much for that. Like she said, little things have the greatest impact. You don't have to do a big thing or a great thing to change your environment. It could be that friend of yours that doesn't understand what they just taught in class. That is where your impact can start from. Much. And then it will lead me to my second question to ask: how do we battle with fear? The fear of not being accepted, the fear of being seen as an I too know, an ITK. Like you said, how do we go past that fear and actually create that impact that we want?
Okay, thank you. Also, we live in a world where I think it's much better now with the advent of social media, where it's the loudest voice that actually opens the room compared to years back. But to your question, we have people that are actually scared to speak up, scared to do the things that they want to do, they are passionate about, simply because people will tag them, I too know. Must it be only you? Do you have to be the one that do things like that? And you need to understand that life is beyond your little bubble, beyond your little cocoon. If you know where you are going to, those noise would actually will not deter you. You say fear, right? But honestly, fear is just an emotion. I say that because everybody started somewhere. If you think that because of what somebody is going to say, you are going to shy away, or you are going to reduce yourself or limit your potential, you are not doing any other person a disservice but you. Why I say that is because the way the world is right now, the world does not reward kindness. The world does not reward the person that is world, okay, no, I will use this. The world does not reward the acceptable person, right? You need to understand that you need to go the extra mile. If you think you have a voice of reasoning that people need to hear, if you know you have a skill that you think would propel you forward, and it doesn't even just have to be impact wise, it could be financially motivated, it could be something that you feel like would take you to a greater height in your career, and you are scared, the person that will probably replace you, is it the fear? Is it fear that made them choose that person over you? You will realize, you will get to a point in life, you get to a stage in life where it's the person that can articulate their result. It's the person that can communicate the impact they can deliver. Something that would come to a meeting or to a space and communicate confidently. Those are the ones that life shines the brightest on. And over the years, you realize that you are probably moving at a slower pace than you should, simply because you are afraid to communicate what you should communicate. You are not smart enough, but simply because you are shy or you are scared. So also, for this question, one thing I want you to know is that you was the audacious person. life does not reward the meek person, the shy person. People want to know that if I'm with you, I am, if I'm with you, or if I give you a project to do, you can deliver and you can communicate how you deliver that thing. And when you know that, those fear of what people will say would be like the most basic, or will not even be a problem to you because you know where you are going, and these emotions will not take me there, right?
Okay, you guys, fear is just an emotion. Don't let that stop you. Stand by, communicate vibrantly and audaciously. Be that change that you want to see. Just like she said, be out there, speak, communicate. And I'm sure that that opportunity that you're looking for will just be knocking at your door. I know that and like everybody here, I would like to hear what were the challenges that you faced and any words that you would like to leave us with for today.
Okay. So I would think I would give a brief background. I think that should have been where I started with, just to answer this question much better, right? I have a medical background, and I haven't practiced in like 5, 6 years now, right? And I've been in the development space for 8 years. I currently work as a technical assistant at the Lagos State Office of Sustainable Development Goals. And you would ask, what informed that transition? How does someone that should be done in the clinical course, doing ward rounds, how did she end up in the development space? What's she doing in the public service and things like that? But when I was in school, I also am an alumni of the University of Lagos. I went to Louvre, so I just did year one here, but this place is still home. So when I was in, I think, 400, 500 level in Louvre, there was an organization, TNCI. It was a youth-led medical organization where you do a lot of medical outreach and stuff like that. And I am also saying this story because I want to give a little bit of background. Not to digress a bit, I'm not, like a lot of people, immediately they enter university, they know that they want to do volunteering, they know they want to do, they are doing a lot of volunteering, going to places, which is amazing. But I think from year 1 to year 4, I didn't do anything like that. It was just school, class, and just friends and stuff like that. So how did I get here? And it was majorly because in that 500 level, I had an outreach, and it was impact based, and I think that was like 2015 also, which was when SDG came. And so most of what we did, there were a lot of SDGs. And that was a defining moment. So after that, I was researching, I did a lot of stuff. And I'll just jump into a few years after, I did my NYSC, and I did my NYSC in Kano State. And I like to say that my NYSC year was like my most interesting, also most defining year, because I went to a state where I didn't have anybody, I didn't know anybody. I just went to, landed at Amino Kano airports with just my box and stuff like that. And in a year, I've mobilized one of the largest youth-led organizations in Kano, where we did a lot of advocacy, as regards SDGs. We did a lot of projects. I had like over 70 volunteers, and I think in that one year we did like 8 impactful projects. We went to State House, we did a lot of things, and that one year brought me out of my shell. It showed me that I had a lot of skill in project management. It showed me that I had skill in youth mobilization. I can bring people together to achieve a common goal. It showed me that I had skill in end-to-end project management. Like I can foresee, let's say I see a problem, I can foresee the beginning, the middle, and the end. Communicate. It also showed me that I had very good communication skill as regards digital storytelling, how to communicate a problem, impact, result, and stuff like that. Beyond that, it showed me that I had skill in moving forward from just doing the project to monitoring and evaluation. So just that phase showed me those skills, and it felt like I should take it forward, right? To close off, I want to say this. For a lot of people out here, we are in that stage where opportunities abound. You go online today, you see XYZ fellowship, XYZ opportunity, this and that, scholarship, fully funded, things like that. And I always have a message for young people, right? Always actively look out for opportunities. Some will require some skills, some won't even require any skill. Some of these opportunities, right, where they will take you to in 2 years, 3 years, you might not get there in 20 years, believe me, right? So if you are here, go online and see, maybe there are internship opportunities for XYZ if you're an accounting student, or let's say you are interested in pursuing a master's degree that is fully funded master's degree in XYZ, or if you know that you also want to be that kind of person that travels and do things like that, there are conferences that are fully sponsored. And it pains me that most of these opportunities revolve around the same set of people, because why? They are the ones that have that knowledge. But then we all have the same internet that those people are using to apply, right? So take advantage of opportunities out there, because at the end of the day, you get the skill, you get the exposure, you get the experience, and you'll be different from the average person in your set. And that's life always rewards. Life always rewards the people that go the extra mile. So honestly, take advantage of opportunities. So if there's one thing you want to take out of here, just see what are the opportunities out there for me that I can tap into. If it requires some skill that you currently don't have, try to see how you can build those skills so that when you want to apply for those opportunities, you are the right candidate for those opportunities. Right. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. She said, it's not too late to start. She said she started in 500 level. We're all here today. It's never too late to start. And I'm sure that once you start, those opportunities are abound. Thank you so much for listening to us, and have the rest of your day.
Thank you. A round of applause for her. She has shared some very interesting nuggets. Keep clapping while she goes to her seat. Thank you. Thank you, Ms. Sholanke. It has indeed been a very insightful conversation. Let me tell you something about myself. When I was in secondary school, I was very shy. I was very, very shy. I could not stand in front of a hall to talk to anyone. It wasn't because I didn't know. I know I was very smart. But to form the words, to stand and not vibrate in front of an audience was a problem. And one thing I learned across time, just like she said, is nobody's going to hear your voice if you don't speak up. Nobody is watching you. You have to literally tell your story. You have to shape the narrative about what you're doing. Let me give you an example. Last year, I applied for a fellowship with the United Nations Foundation on climate change and healthcare. And when I saw the form, it was such a very basic form. It took me less than 5 minutes to fill the form. And I'm like, this is a big organization. Why does this form feel so simple? But guess what? That's a fellowship that has given full funded opportunity to South Africa and Ghana. And they trained me. I did not have the skill. Honestly, I did not have the data skill needed at the point I applied. But I knew what I wanted, and I was able to tell my story properly. And that's opened doors. So don't feel afraid. If you feel like nobody's watching, trust me, somebody can go back to look. The idea is not for who is looking now. The idea is for tomorrow, to show the evidence that you're not just starting, you've actually done the work for now. Thank you very much, Ms. Sholanke, for sharing your story. It's always interesting to hear people stepping out and doing great work.
Are you tired? Are you tired? Please, once again, give Ms. Sholanke a round of applause. Thank you, thank you. So, we've gotten to a pivotal moment today. I'm about to invite someone, the brain behind the bus, a thinker, a leader. For the African youth, She is a legend. Again, she didn't just dream it. She gathered a team and made it happen. Please, with a groundbreaking round of applause, I want to make welcome Miss Esther Ajudonu, the convener of African Future Summit 2025. Please keep on clapping, keep on clapping, keep on clapping. She is a dreamer, she is a thinker, she is a leader, and she is a doer. Please keep on clapping.
And I want you to clap for the host for bringing us thus far till this point in the event. Please, let's put our hands together for them. So right now, we're about to head outside where we'll be having a very, very key part of this summit, which is called the Career Fair. Earlier, Mr. Austin talked about the opportunities with GIZ and the Nigerian German Center for Migration and Development. And right now, this is free, and there's a whole lot of opportunities that abound. And we've been saying a lot of things before now, but right now it's time to take action. It's time to access these opportunities. I know that everyone will want to access it, so just once we wrap up, we'll proceed outside to take lunch and also assess that. So when you are done with your consultation, then before you can go home. But before we close off, I'd like you to bring out your phones, please, your phones. I need you to scan this barcode here. So now this takes you to a form. And what is the form about? Like I said earlier, this is all about action. We've passed, the stage and the dispensation of talks. Right now, we want people who are ready to take action. And today, we've heard a lot. And I know that even from what we've had today, there are already ideas brewing. There are already, thoughts. You're already having, something that, oh, yes, this is something I can do. Or this thing that this person has said, I think this is what I want to do. So this takes you to a form where you would write in details the vision. Like you see a question there. So you tell us, what do you want to do? Based on what you've had today, what action do you want to take? And please let it be very realistic. Don't say you want to build the biggest university in Africa. It's not something that you can do immediately. So I want you to write a vision that you are going to start executing immediately. Like it can even start immediately after today when you go home, or even immediately after the 3 days of the summit. But you need to be very realistic with whatever you are putting down. And then, how are you going to achieve it? You also put down there. You just read, there's an instruction at the top of the form. So kindly read it and follow it. And then we also asked, what support do you need? Because we understand that even in realizing our visions, we need support. We need guidance. We need mentorship. So we want you to also put that down there, because after the summit, we are going to be following up with you and supporting you to bring your vision to life. So, like I said, I always reiterate, this is not about talks. This is about action. And I believe that we have young people in this room who are ready to take action. Young people in this room who are very hungry to do more. So kindly fill that form in the next few minutes. And if you are done, oh, I see we have the secondary school students here. We have the secondary school students here, and you can't access a phone. You don't have a phone to fill the form. So, but I know we shared books. So just bring out your book and write down what is your vision. Even as a student at the secondary school level, there's something you can do. Maybe your school is always very dirty and smelling, and there's always litters of papers and all of that, and you want to help curb that waste. So maybe you say, oh, you are going to commit to, you know, making sure your school is always neat, picking the dirt or something. That's something. That's leading. So just write something very practical and very realistic immediately. Something that's realistic in the nearest future. Not in the nearest future, in the nearest now, I would say. So please let's do this. Once we are done with this, we will proceed outside for the remaining part of the program today. I also want to recognize here we have Mr. Itunu Olua Bamidele. He decided to sit at the back, but I must recognize him from Giddy to School. He's the founder of and executive director of Giddy to School Nigeria. Please let's put a round of our hands together for him. Please, sir, could you, we would love to recognize you, please. Yes, please, your hands together for him. And he's one of our partners and a very, he's doing amazing work. We'll be hearing more from him tomorrow. Tomorrow is very packed. We'll be having workshop sessions with GIZ, which you don't want to miss, on migration, also for the skill programs that they offer. We're going to be hearing a lot on that through a workshop and a panel. So like tomorrow is the tea. We're also going to be having a panel on the SDGs too. So tomorrow is a day you don't want to miss. We'll also be having a session on education. We'll be having Mr. Itunu, and we'll be having the programs director of Teach for Nigeria join us too tomorrow. So tomorrow is going to be very packed. This is just a preamble. This is just an opening. So if you know you are going to be here tomorrow, I want to see your hands up. If you know that you will be here tomorrow, your hands up. If you know you'll be here tomorrow, your hands up. Okay. If you know that you would bring someone with you tomorrow, I want to see your hands up. So now, leading is also about sharing opportunities with other people. It's not just about you, but everyone around you also needs to access these opportunities, especially the opportunity we have here from GIZ. This is something that some people pay a lot of money outside to access, but this is coming at no cost. So please do well to be here tomorrow. And tomorrow we'll be starting early enough because today we started quite late due to a whole lot of things that were unforeseen, and we apologize for that. But we are closing early because we said we are closing by 3 o'clock, and we are going to proceed for lunch and the career fair. Until you are done, you go home. So thank you all so much for being here. We are so happy, to have you here, and we look forward to engaging even better tomorrow. Thank you. Okay, yes. So there is also a physical form for the vision board, which you can fill outside. So if you don't have a phone, it's not a challenge. That doesn't mean that you are not a part of this. You are a very big part of this. So you can fill it outside when you go out for lunch. And then any pictures you take, kindly tag us, hashtag reimagining Africa's future for all your posts, and then tag us on Instagram, AFS_2025. Thank you, and see you tomorrow.
Thank you. Africa rising. When I say Africa, you say rising. Africa rising. Africa
rising.
Africa rising. Please give yourselves a wonderful round of applause. Thank you. It's been an amazing day. And right about now, we are going to be making our way outside for the advisory session with GIZ and as well for our lunch. But we are going to go in an orderly manner. So the people by my right, please, you will be the first to depart outside. Afterwards, the people by my left, you can depart. So please, let's make our way outside. Once you are done with your lunch and advisory session, we wish you safe journey back to your destinations, and we look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Thank you once again, Africa. Thank you, African youth. Thank you.
like to boogie down on me. She the relationship, but you don't ever keep it company. She say she dey lonely, and she go like to boogie down on me. She the relationship, but you don't ever keep it company. She say she dey lonely, and she go like to boogie down on me. She the relationship, but you don't ever keep it company. She say she dey lonely, and she go like to boogie down on me. She the relationship, but you don't ever keep it company. I don't follow you, but I saw you, you look so lovely. I sit down on the fish, I'm composed, but in your body. I don't follow you, but I saw you, you look so lovely. I sit down on the fish, I'm composed, but in your body. So if I said I want more, will you give me more? Well, let me know my phantom, don't you send me no. Well, if I said I want more, will you give me some more of your love? Well, let me know my phantom, God, just let me know. She go like to book it down on me. She the relationship, but you don't ever keep it company. My girl, I dey lonely. She go like to book it down on me. She the relationship, but you don't ever keep it company. I dey lonely. She go like to book it down on me. She the relationship, but you don't ever keep it company. So she dey lonely. She go like to book it down on me. She the relationship, but you don't ever keep it company. She dey lonely. She go like to book it down on me. She the relationship, but you don't ever keep it company. I dey lonely. She go like to book it down on me. She the relationship, but you don't ever keep it company.
On the track.
Ladies and gentlemen, DJ, please can you bring it down? DJ, ladies and gentlemen, as we depart for our lunch, very, very quickly, we want to award the winners of our quizzes today. I hope they are still in the room. I hope they are still in the room. Please, if you are still in the room, can you just signify by waving your hands? All right, I think we have 3 people. I can see 2 people in the room. 1 more person. Where's the last person? Is the other person in the room? Okay, so now we are going to be proceeding. So, please, those that are still seated here, with a round of applause, can you make welcome the winner of the first quiz? Please clap for her. Can you kindly come to the stage? The winner of the first quiz, please, can you kindly come to the stage? Please come to the stage. Please come to the stage. Yeah, please keep on clapping for her. Please keep on clapping for her. Please keep on clapping for her. And we'll be inviting GIZ in the person of Mr. Austin to co-present this award to her alongside the convener of this summit, Miss Esther Ajudan. So Miss Austin, please can you kindly make your way to the stage? Please, can you kindly make your way to the stage as we present the gift to this amazing winner? Thank you. Miss Esther, please, we need you on the stage right now. So,
okay. Thank you so much, Miss Eniola. Thank you for being attentive and sorry. Thank you for being attentive. So this is the major thing in the package. Other things are extras, and this is from Storm. Storm is one of our partners, and they gifted. They are gifting you this body spray for you to smell nice. Yeah, nice. Oh my God, sorry. For you to smell nice, of course. So thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right, thank you very much. You can have this. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Miss Moyi. As they are taking the photograph, Miss Moyi, can you kindly make your way to the stage? Please give her a round of applause. Please give her a round of applause.
Okay, thank you so much. We also have all the gifts are from Storm. This session is sponsored by Storm. They said they want everyone here to smell nicer, especially those who are very active and participative in the sessions. Thank you so much. Yeah.
So easy. Ask about me, ask about me.
Thank you. And now we invite the third prize winner to the stage. Please kindly make your way to the stage. Thank you very much. Please give her a round of applause. Keep on clapping as she makes her way to the stage. Thank you.
Wọ́n fi kúnlẹ̀ fún wọn sójà mẹ́ta gbòòsà àwílò lòkùnbà fún mi lówó mi bíjà késekése kàṣà kàṣàkàṣà blanca òkúnbà bí ṣàpà step on the setter mo pè ṣùdàn mo kàn.
On behalf of the convener and the sponsors, Storm, I would like to you this special gift for your active participation. Congratulations. Okay, sorry for breaking protocols again. Usually I'm a rebel. I sometimes do not follow rules. You know something? When I wasn't expecting this, but when you call them out to answer questions, especially to give answers to questions to some of the things I said, I was really impressed that you did that, and for your, very apt answers to those questions. Already I was thinking of what can I give these three persons who answered questions. Like on a personal note, GIZ is a formal organization on its own, so we cannot do stuff like this But on a personal note, as Austin, I would like to appreciate each of you. Just little money, you know? Just very little. I don't even know whether you can pay your transport back home, but I would like to give each of you 20,000 naira. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. So please see you tomorrow and ensure to be very participative. You just never know what's around the corner. Thank you so much. So let's have a picture with the Storm body spray. Could bring it out and just hold it so we have a picture with it. Thank you. Thank you so much again, Mr. Austin. We appreciate you. Thank you, everyone.
Okay. And also we'll be inviting a representative of Storm to give a brief speech. Thank you very much. If we still have the representative of Storm, please do come to the stage. Thank you. Okay, in the absence of that, please feel free to go out, receive your lunch and receive your advisory from GIZ. See you tomorrow. Thank you very much.
They don't know, they don't know, they don't know, they don't know, I don't go. They want know, they want know, they want know, they want know where I go. Kilo fa pra pa pa pa, kilo fa pa ta eh. Africa mi mo be yen, ọkọ ti sun fine, ọkọ ti sun fine. Abele nu meji ṣe mi. I'm still getting my moolah. Dollar pẹ̀lú náírà. Ikú tó pààyà tíṣà. Ó lè pààrọ̀ nígà. Kí ló ń fò lókè o? Ẹyẹ ló ń fò lókè o. Kí ló ń rìn nílẹ̀? Àwọn èèyàn ló máa ń rìn nílẹ̀. Má tẹ̀ mí mọ́lẹ̀ owó. Má tẹ̀jú ilẹ̀ mọ́lẹ̀. Kó má bàa dọ̀bálẹ̀. Ìwọ ló máa fi ìkúnlẹ̀. Mo fi ìkúnlẹ̀ fún wa sójà. Mẹ́ta gbòòsà. Àwílò ló kún bá fún mi lówó mi pizza. Késekése kasa, kasa blanca. Òkun bá bí ṣàtà. Step on the seat, mo pè ṣù dànù. Mo kàn lẹ́sẹ̀ kan, ó ta mo ní kejì kan. Oh,
I know feel like you, I know the wind call. Want to fly you to Puerto Rico. Oh my love. I gotta want you, let me remind you. Oh baby, I do boy, you're the urgent. Baby, that's my number. I'm out.
why yo? Melanin, tell me what you want, my Falabi. Cover with the blood, every part of me. Seravi, mama mia. School, what have we? No love, when I'm in shock. Well, I'm still asking you for more. Cause we've only begun, we're moving on. And the moment you call, I'm sure you know. If you want to see Joe Biden, then it's my line, you're darling. Merci beaucoup, I'm buying whatever you're selling. Let's be honest, I know my heart if I be honest. She in control, she feel on it. The patrol that calm me down. You like this, I like thing, my love. I love being your love. I'm tryna show you up, She really the A-list girl. She really my favorite girl. I'm loving the way you twirl. You twirl in the Maybach. She really the A-list girl. She really my favorite girl. I'm loving the way you twirl. You twirl. Fresh up and it on me. But you can't do it slowly. You're dirty wine, would you burn it for me? Take a picture in your short sleeve. I had a feeling when I'm face. You'll be there reason I stay. When you ain't girl, you make me say. Me get stage, you know. Never met a bad man like this, you know. And I make a man see like breeze, you know. You say I'm fine like Starboy Weeds, you know. I had a feeling when I'm face. You'll be there reason I stay. When you ain't girl, you make me say.
Baby boy, I love the way you treat me. Shower me because I'm spoiled and I'm needy. Tell me you like what you see, come and please me. One of a kind, yeah, my vibe's too intriguing. I like I'm rough around the edges, real rude boy. Real star boy, make me your star girl. Love to hear it when you tell me that it's my world. You know that passion and desire make my toes curl. I know you wanna dive deep in my ocean. You wanna see these hips in motion. Baby, show me you know how to control it. And you can have it when you want it.
She really the A-list girl. She really my favorite girl. I'm loving the way you twirl. You twirl in the Maybach. She really the A-list girl. She really my favorite girl. I'm loving the way you twirl. You twirl. Fresh up and it on me. But you can't do it slowly. You're dirty wine, would you burn it for me? Take a picture in your short sleeve. I had a feeling one of these days. You'll be there reason I stay. When you ain't girl, you make me say. Let's be honest, I know my heart if I be honest. She in control, she feel on it. The patrol that calm me down. You like this, I like thing, my love. I love being your love. I'm tryna show you up, She really the A-list girl. She really my favorite girl. I'm loving the way you twirl. You twirl in the Maybach. She really the A-list girl. She really my favorite girl. I'm loving the way you twirl. You twirl. Fresh up and it on me. But you can't do it slowly. You're dirty wine, would you burn it for me? Take a picture and just sleep. I had a feeling more than face. You'll be there reason I stay. Rewind, girl, you make me say. Me get stage, you know. Never met a bad man like this, you know. And I make a man see like bridge, you know. You say I'm fine like Starboy Ways, you know. I had a feeling more than face. You'll be there reason I stay. Rewind, girl, you make me say.
Baby boy, I love the way you treat me. You shower me because I'm spoiled and I'm needy. Tell me you like what you see, come and please me. One of a kind, yeah, my vibe's too intriguing. I like I'm rough around the edges, real rude boy. Real star boy, make me your star girl. Love to hear it when you tell me that it's my world. You know that passion and desire make my toes curl. I know you wanna dive deep in my ocean. You wanna see these hips in motion. Baby, show me you know how to control it. And you can have it when you want it.
She really the A-list girl. She really my favorite girl. I'm loving the way you twirl. You twirl in the Maybach. She really the A-list girl. She really my favorite girl. I'm loving the way you twirl. You twirl. Fresh up, burn it on me. But you can't do it slowly. You're dirty wine, would you burn it for me? Take a picture and just sleep. I had a feeling when I face. You'll be there reason I stay.
Tell me where you day. Last Saturday, I go meet you there. Cause I miss you every day. Call me any day, I'll be on my way. I'm one call away. No matter the situation. Girl, I'm no sure, keep my action. Don't do too much, I love you with passion. Jessica, Jennifer, family last shot. I will soon be like no more fornication. You run on, baby, my son. Girl, I want some. I say now you, only you, I want the sanction. Yeah, I'm all yakba for my catalog, but now only you where I want for my mansion. Girl, I'm not here to confuse you. Girl, I'm only here to convince you that I love and I need and I miss you. Me, I love your body and your melanin. Follow me, go, give me ginger. You give me high when my energy low. I never love you, finish, oh. Don't leave me, oh, Roma. Baby, let me take you to Ibiza. Let me put a ring around your finger. If you make the memory to linger, I will give you anything you want. If I go there and I go galant, I no go fear. You do me tunga, but I don't care. I mean my feelings and I just wanna make you know. Tell me where you day. Last Saturday, I go meet you there. Cause I miss you every day. Call me any day, I'll be on my way. I'm one call away. No matter the situation. Girl, I'm no sure, keep my action. Don't do too much, I love you with passion. Jessica, Jennifer, family last shot. I will soon be like no more fornication. You run up, baby, my son. Girl, I want some. I say now you, only you, I want the sanction. Yeah, I'm all yakba for my catalog. When I only you, where I want for my mansion.
Bad man drip to the club. Sports cars parked on the right spot. Bad man slick and you know. Bad man looking good in the air. Bad man drip to the club. Sports cars parked on the right spot. Bad man slick and you. Me got a girl on me bed right now. She says she no one leave. She tell me, Ruga, me I want to spend the rest of me life with you. Me say no shit. Oh Lord, fly you to Maldives for a day, then we fly back quick. Then we take a quick jet, fly straight to Paris. You fucking with the creme de la creme. Say she never seen a guy like me. Yeah, she confess. Say nobody hit it right like me. She confess. Bend down, get on your knees, girl, never digress. Ooh. She really wanna flex with me. She wanna break bread with me. Bad man looking good in the air. Bad man drip to the car. Sports cars parked on the right spot. Bad man slick and you know. Bad man looking good in the air. Bad man drip to the car. Sports cars parked on the right spot. Bad man slick and you. Clarity won't be me. Screw
True of them niggas, them a one be me. Ice on me, looking fresh and clean. Definitely put me eye patch on me. Take my vanilla cold stone in my villa. Me one drop your Risa Sativa on cold. Say she never seen a guy like me. Yeah, she confess. Say nobody hit it right like me. She confess. Bend down, get on your knees, girl, never digress. Ooh, she really wanna flex with me. She wanna break bread with me. Bad man looking good in the air. Bad man drip to the cup. Spot cars parked on the right spot. Bad man slick and you know. Bad man looking good in the air. Bad man drip to the cup. Spot cars parked on the right spot. Bad man slick and you. Me not get time for love, definitely not. Me get girls around to come warm me up. Me and the prince, we pull up in fleets. VSOPs to my monamis. Take my vanilla cold stone in my villa. Me one chop your Risa Sativa on cold. Yeah. Ooh, love. Oh, na. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Cook that thing.
I don't dare wait for you, my charge. For you, I charge. You want the phone? Yes. No case, I never talk.